Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we're going to be talking about a lot of products. I think I'm going to call this rapid reviews. I've just been testing out a lot of products lately and don't really have like a video to fit them in to talk about them. So I thought I would kind of make a video and put all of these products into one category, because I would say that a lot of these don't really belong in like a favorites video yet. They're just products that I've been testing out and playing with and having fun with. And like some of these products might not even make it to a favorites video. Like they're just okay. Not sure if I'd repurchase them. But there's a lot of products I find that I don't go through very quickly, so they never make it to like an empties video where I would talk about that kind of review. So those are the products I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to do like kind of a review style empties video, but without the products being empty. Like I've used these for long enough to know whether I like them or not for the most part, but I want to review them like while I'm still using them, while I'm still enjoying them, instead of letting them sit in an empties bin for like 6 months. And again, some of these might not even make it to an empties bin because I very rarely go through like a full highlighter or a full lipstick or whatever. Anyway, let's just get into it. I've been really sick for the past week and a half. I got the worst cold. It wasn't COVID, but I've had 3 colds this year. I just think because, you know, my immune system has been not really interacting with things for what, 2.5 years. So naturally I'm gonna get a little bit sick when I start interacting again. But this cold the past week and a half was unlike anything I've ever had this year. And I tested negative for COVID, and honestly it didn't even feel like when I had COVID. COVID was very, very mild for me personally, but this was not mild. I was up and down. It was like I got sick like last Thursday. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so like a week and a half ago Thursday, and then Friday was terrible, Saturday was terrible, Sunday I felt a little better, and then like Monday I felt a little worse, but like not as bad as I did Saturday, and then the rest of the week just like went downhill. So I feel like today I'm finally starting to feel a little better and well enough to put makeup on, but this eye won't stop watering, so if like my makeup's starting to run and stuff on this eye, please don't mind. You gonna say hi? I feel like you haven't said hi to the group for a while. Oh, we didn't like that. Oh, hi. Did you miss me? Is that what it was? I closed the door on him. You can never close the door on this guy or he will cry and scream. Mom loves you. You can just sit beside me, but you have to do it quietly, okay? But yeah, my whole point is, due to my illness, this eye won't stop watering. This eye waters regularly anyway, but... So the first product oh no. So the first product I want to talk about is by Sol de Janeiro, and it is the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. It smells like the original Bum Bum cream. Honestly, kind of. It's not as delicious as the cream itself. I'm assuming it's because different formulas like affect fragrance differently, but this smells significantly different than the lotion and the spray to me. I've been liking this. I do enjoy the scent. It's like a sweet gourmand scent, even though it doesn't smell exactly the same as the other products. This is vegan, cruelty-free, no parabens, no phthalates, no microplastics, and no sulfates. So that's kind of nice. It is a nice product. I have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying kind of splurging on nicer body washes. I don't know, it just makes a really nice luxurious shower experience, and my husband's been liking using these products. The only thing is I find this is a little too moisturizing for me. If you have dry body skin, this might be a good one for you, but I personally prefer the acai one. It's like an AHA one. It's by the same brand. It was in my yearly favorites video. I purchased this instead when it was time to repurchase, just to try something different. I knew I really enjoyed this scent in the body cream, so I figured I would try it as a body wash. I do still really like it, especially for the scent, but I just find it too moisturizing. I feel like it leaves like a little bit of, not a film on my skin, but it just moisturizes it too much. I am pretty oily, especially on my chest and back area, so I do typically not use this on those areas, just because since it is still moisturizing, I feel like it'll break me out. It hasn't actually done that. I'm a little worried about it. So I have been enjoying this, but I wouldn't say it's a favorite. Like I think I definitely would go back to the other one that I was using. I forget what it's called. That's gonna really bug me. I'm gonna look it up. The Balm Dia Bright Clarifying AHA BHA Body Wash. This one in comparison isn't my favorite, but it's still good. Oh, this is fun. I've been using the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 50. I've really been liking this. I actually picked this up initially because you get more product in this than you do the Unseen sunscreen. And I do like the Unseen sunscreen, but I like that for under makeup. It's more of like a silicone-y type of primer feel, versus this just feels much more like a light lotion. I look forward to putting this on every day. I really like it. It's water resistant for 80 minutes. I don't know. I just think it's good. It's good stuff. Makes me put my SPF on my face every day, so It's good for me, clearly. It does remain a little bit tacky, I find, because I do work outside. There's a lot of dirt around me. I do like some farm work. And sometimes I do find that I have like little pieces of dirt stuck to my face. And that's just because this does remain so tacky. So if you do like something that doesn't remain tacky, maybe the Unseen sunscreen would be a better option for you. But that doesn't really bother me, except for when I have makeup on. That feeling drives me crazy when I'm wearing makeup. But when I'm not, it doesn't really bother me for some reason. So this has been great. It's a better value than the Unseen sunscreen. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like it's more effective because of the texture. I don't think that's actually true, but it's just kind of like what I have in my head. So I do like this better when I'm not wearing makeup and when I'm going, you know, to the pool, or, well, haven't been to the pool since I bought this, but when going outside without makeup on is my point. I do enjoy this a little bit more. This is fun. Okay, these are 2 products. This is my first time trying this brand. It's Ouai, and I got this set as my birthday gift because I really wanted like a leave-in detangler for my hair because it's been super unruly lately. There's just so much hair. It's been pretty tangly, so I wanted a detangler. So I had this in my cart for my last Sephora order, and my birthday is this month. It's on the 22nd. So they suggested I get my birthday gift with my last purchase, and I saw that this was an option. So I was like, why don't I save the $21 for the mini version of this? Like, this retails for $21 and just get it free in my birthday gift with a couple of other products. So I got this. I don't love the scent. It's very florally to me. It's like a very powdery floral. I don't love it. I don't understand because this is like a fairly thick product. As you can see, when I turn it upside down, like it doesn't move. So like it's a pretty thick product, but then when you spray it, it's a pretty fine mist. So I don't really understand how that works. As a product, I do really like it. I don't love the scent, so I probably would go for something else just because of the scent alone. Like, it really lingers in the hair. And since it's not my favorite, I would definitely try something else just on that fact alone. But if you like soft powdery florals, you might really like this. And in terms of detangling and conditioning, it does work fairly well. I'm really glad that I tried this product because I've always been curious about it, but the scent is just kind of throwing me off. But I do like it as a product. What I actually am surprised that I enjoy so much from that little set is this detox shampoo. Just comes in a tiny little sample size, and it is a concentrated shampoo with apple cider vinegar, and it will deeply cleanse away dirt, oil, and impurities. I've been using this about weekly. I feel like that's a good number. I don't know what it says on the website. You don't smell the apple cider vinegar at all. It's the same scent as the leave-in conditioner, I think, but it doesn't really linger in the hair quite as much. I just find that it's a really nice clarifying shampoo. It gets rid of all the dirt and buildup that accumulates in my hair throughout the week, which when you work at a farm is quite a lot. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this actually, and I could definitely see myself picking this up in like a full size just to use as needed, or even like a travel size because I don't use it every day. Yeah, I'm digging that one. Next up, this is a Glossier product, and Glossier came to Sephora in Canada, which was so exciting. This product, however, is not so exciting. I don't really like it. It's the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. It's a conditioning face wash. Honestly, I just got this because it was like the cheapest option for face washes at Sephora. And it feels that way. No, that's kind of mean. It's too moisturizing for me. I don't know why I got it for myself. I don't really struggle with dryness. And this is just, it's too conditioning. I feel like it leaves a film on my skin. I feel like it doesn't really break down the dirt that gets on my face throughout the day. Not only that, but it is fragranced, and I typically don't like my skincare to be fragranced. It doesn't matter as much to me in a cleanser, just because it's not staying on my skin for that long, but it's really powdery. I don't like that at all. I don't think there's actually any artificial fragrance in here. It does have rose water. It is very like rose smelling. It also has citronellol and geraniol. I'm assuming those are like kind of fragrance-based derivatives. I would assume, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. It's just, again, a little too floral for me. I would just prefer it to have no fragrance, but I would keep using it if it was a really nice formula for my skin, despite the fragrance. But since it's not, it's just another reason why I don't really like this product. So I'm gonna keep using it because I did spend the money on it, and I'm not usually someone who will return things unless it was like really expensive or it's really not working for me. Like if this broke me out and was unusable, then I'd probably bring it back, but it hasn't broken me out or anything. I just prefer something a little more deep cleansing. So I am gonna go through it, and it is still usable, just definitely will not repurchase. Okay, and last product before we move on to makeup. This is actually looking really disgusting, but this is a Function of Beauty shampoo. Function of Beauty finally came to Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know if it's been available like in stores in the States. I've filled out their hair quiz so many times online, but I just can't justify the price. It would turn out to be like, with the exchange rate and shipping and everything, it was like over $50 for like a custom shampoo and conditioner, and like I couldn't do it. I think this is their peach scent. It's not really customized, but you can get little like shots that you buy for like $5 and then you add it to these shampoos. It's like a booster shot but for your shampoo. I don't know, I think the concept is really cool how they like kind of translated it from online custom to like in-store custom. So I got the shampoo for wavy hair. I've been really enjoying it. My hair doesn't look great today. It's just a really nice shampoo that really gets my hair clean. It smells really nice. I'm gonna get the conditioner next. It's just I go through shampoo way quicker personally, and I had like a bunch of conditioners on deck to go through. So next time I'm gonna purchase like the little duo, but I'm so excited about this because it is at the drugstore and I think it's like $15, which isn't bad considering how expensive everything is nowadays, especially groceries in Ontario. If you know, you know. I could spend $15 on a freaking bag of carrots. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this. It's lasted me quite a while considering I was a little worried about like the bottle size. It's not huge, but it's been great and I really enjoy it. It's sulfate free, which I don't really care about. It is PETA approved and they're cruelty free, I think, and vegan, so that's awesome. I just really like this and I feel like it does kind of define my waves a little bit. They don't get as frizzy with this shampoo, so that's nice. So that was the last product in terms of non-makeup items, and for makeup items, we can really start anywhere. I got the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster. This is the Charlotte Tilbury dupe. This is the lightest shade. Like, this is supposed to be fair. It looks orange on me. Like, this is it in comparison to my foundation. It's like, what about people who are fairer than me, you know? I was a little bit disappointed in their shade range, especially the shades that are present in Shoppers Drug Mart. They omitted like the 3 darkest ones and then the lightest one is literally orange. It doesn't look as orange. It kind of gives me just like a little bit of a tanned glow when it shears out. Like, they just didn't really go all the way with the shades. Like, they could have added 1 shade lighter, even probably 2 shades lighter, and they could have added like probably 2 shades darker as well. And they just came out with a bunch of medium tones. So yeah, I do really like this product, but I think if you're any fairer than me, I don't think this would flatter you unless you get a spray tan or something. But I do like it. I am wearing it today under my foundation. I feel like as a primer, it is less hydrating than the Charlotte Tilbury alternative, which honestly for me is a little bit better. I find the Charlotte Tilbury to be a little too hydrating because I do have oily skin. It's just kind of like, I don't know, a little too much for me. There are definitely pros and cons to both, but considering the fact that this is so affordable in comparison to the Charlotte Tilbury one, it's a pretty good dupe. The only thing is this is $19. I bought this for $19 in Canada. Like, the prices in Canada in comparison to the US is insane. This is why Canadians still cross the border to do their shopping. Like, I can't believe I spent over $20 with tax for an e.l.f. product, but I did it anyway. Next up, this is a product by Rare Beauty. I saw a lot of reviews on this. I'm looking for an alternative to my Laura Mercier translucent powder. The cruelty-free status of Laura Mercier is really shaky. They're pretty shady about their animal testing practices. They claim to be cruelty-free, but they refuse to give out the appropriate information for the consumer to determine if they're cruelty-free, because cruelty-free means something different to everybody. There's not one standardized term. So since they're being so shady about it, I'm trying to find an alternative to that product. The translucent powder is really the only product that was a holy grail for me from Laura Mercier, so I wasn't too bummed, but I am trying to find something else, and that's why. And this was one of the highest rated powders at Sephora, was the one from Rare Beauty, and it was reasonably priced and came in a lot of shades, so I thought, why not try it? This powder is mediocre at best. As I said before, I'm not going to return it because I can definitely go through it. I'm wearing it today. I just find it doesn't do a very good job at setting things. Not only that, but this shade is far too dark for me. This is the lightest shade. It's like a pinky undertone, but that's too dark for my under eyes. It makes my concealer shade like 2 shades deeper, so I usually have to add like a brightening powder underneath or over top of the Rare Beauty powder. So I like to mostly use this like on the face, but it's just not matte enough for me personally. I think if you have dry or even normal skin, you might really enjoy this, but since I am more oily, I need something a little more heavy duty. And I just find that this leaves my skin still tacky, and as I mentioned, I'm okay with that feeling when I don't have makeup on, but if I have makeup on, I don't want to feel stickiness. I just don't. Makes me feel like everything's slipping and sliding, and it makes me a little paranoid on how my makeup's looking. So I think if you have normal to dry skin and you're looking for something that's not gonna look too heavy or drying, this might be a really good option. And I can see why it is so popular for other people, but it's just not personally what I'm looking for. So yeah, I am gonna continue my search. I want to try the Sigma loose powder next. I'm just waiting for that product to come back in stock in my shade. Yeah, I probably won't repurchase this unless it's for kit purposes. I could see myself adding it to my kit for drier, more mature skin, those kinds of clients. I could see it being good, but for me, it's just not really what I'm looking for. Speaking of Rare Beauty, we have another more positive note. This is the Rare Beauty, what is this called? Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. It's not even written on the back, I just remember that. This is in the shade Enlighten. These are so pretty, just like in the little pan. They're really pretty. I'm wearing it today. Kind of like this side a little better. I kind of had a little bit of trouble blending this side out, I think because I didn't set this side properly with powder, so it just kind of like clung. This is such a nice finely milled powder. It is very silky to the touch, and I like that it's really thin while still kind of giving you more of an intense glow, but you can totally take like just a little bit and sheer it out and get something like very, not natural, but definitely something a little more subdued, I guess. And I really like that with this shade in particular, when I face head on and the light is not hitting the product, it doesn't look too dark. The base is very sheer on this product, so I really like that unless you're hitting the light, you don't really seem like you have highlighter on. So this is definitely like one of my favorite products of 2023 so far. This is what I was hoping the next product I'm talking about would be like. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in the shade Pearl. I think I just got the wrong shade. It's a little too dark for me. It's a little too golden, and it is like very soft, so I can make it work, but when it's not hitting the light, again, it does kind of cast a bit of a shadow on my cheekbone. So it's just not the look that I really want to go for. I was waiting for the lighter shade to come back in stock, and it took forever, and I just got the notification like 15 minutes ago that the lightest shade came back in stock, so I'm thinking I might pick that up. This is definitely going in my kit because I have already used it on other people and I think it looks really good on them, and I think I really do like the formula and how it's more of a natural finish. Not natural, but it's not super blinding. So yeah, I think I will be adding this to my kit, and hopefully the other ones as well. It does need a cleaning before it makes its way over there though. Oh, another product I really want to try are those new powders by ColourPop. Those look really nice. The only thing is they're like $20 in Canada. $20. It's like, it's not even affordable or like duping anything at that point. That's just the price of ColourPop now. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. This is a mascara that I've been testing out. This was sent to me. This is Pixie Beauty or Pixie by Petra. This is their large lash mascara. It's okay. I would not purchase this. The wand is way too big for my eyeballs. I have pretty small eyes, so that's a common problem that I have. It's just a little too clumpy for me. I feel like it gets messy really easily. I don't find it makes my lashes clumpy, but you know what I mean? When like the wand is just a little bit messy. I wish like the stopper kind of removed a little more product than it does, because this just gets all over my eyelids, and that's probably also, well, it's definitely also my own fault, but there's just a lot of mascaras that I don't have that problem with, so I definitely will not purchase this one. Okay, I did a whole video on this product and everyone knows that I love it. Well, if you watch my channel, you know that I love it. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch, but in my initial review, I got the shade Soft Brown, and I thought I got the wrong shade. And I thought to myself, this is way too dark to be soft brown. Well, I picked up another one because I was running out of this one. You should see the color difference. This is not soft brown. It is a way deeper color. So this is the original soft brown that I got, and this is honestly, it very dried out, so it was a lot deeper when I first purchased it. And then this is the soft brown of the one I just bought. So this is the dried out soft brown, and this is the fresh soft brown new one. So obviously they are very different colors. I just wanted to point that out because I felt like I was crazy. I kind of gaslit myself and was like, no, it's soft brown. It's just not the color you expected. No. Wrong color. This next product was actually an impulse buy that I've actually really been enjoying. This is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Mini Contour and Highlight product. It was in the little checkout aisle at Sephora because it is a mini. It's like a $50 mini, but it's still a mini. Maybe it wasn't that much. I think it was $40. Still, it was a pretty expensive impulse buy, but I've been really getting a lot of good use out of it. I really enjoy the contour shade. The highlight shade is nice. I've just been preferring the Rare Beauty one for right now, but the contour shade is really beautiful. I've been getting a ton of good use out of it, and I do really like the highlight shade as well. So overall, I've been really enjoying that product. I actually think I wore it on my wedding day. The second one. This one I've actually had for a while. This is the Belle lipstick from the Disney Designer Collection by ColourPop. I bought this for my kit and then I just never added it to my kit, and I'm wearing it today and I just think it's a really pretty like pinky mauve color. I really like it. I wore it a couple weeks ago for the first time, and ever since then I've just been wearing it pretty much every time I do my makeup, so that's fun. Just kind of a random find in like my drawer. And lastly, this product I've been really liking. I got it because I had such good luck with my last Essence Extreme Long Lasting Pencil. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. Now my eyes are watering. Ugh. Anyway, I bought a brown eyeliner pencil and had really good luck with that, so I decided to get this one. This is in the shade Silky Nude. It's supposed to be waterproof. I just was kind of tired of most of my nude pencils. Specifically the ones by ColourPop, I just find they didn't last, and this one was like $5 and lasts way better. So I've been absolutely loving this. This is probably another 2023 favorite so far. But yeah, if you see this in your local drugstore, I would definitely recommend you pick it up. They have it in a nude, a brown, a black, and a navy. Anyway, that was the last product and I can't stop coughing, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps on my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.